Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Savant, host of the Business Insurance Zone. And with me today is Peggy Mace, Chief Operational Officer of Outlook Life, direct to the public life insurance on the web, which, again, still surprises me just because I guess we're in the 21st century.
Yes, sir.
But when I'm going out to the web, I have a lot of clients in my normal practice over the last 30 years that may not be very healthy.
Right.
So when people go out to the web and they might have an impairment, or maybe they have a disease, or maybe family history, things that are a little bit off the average American, when I walk on there, do I have misconceptions that I can't get insurance on the web if I have a problem?
Oh, yes. I think a lot of people get that misconception, and part of the reason is a lot of people have gotten declined for insurance in the past, and it's easy to run into that scenario, especially if you've applied for an online policy that was never intended for somebody with a health condition. And it means nothing, really. It just means that you had to answer no to one of their questions, or yes to one that you were supposed to answer no. And so we take that person's information and just find a different company for them. It's no big deal.
So I think that's a big misconception out on the web when you're purchasing anything on the web, but in our specific area, because it has a medical feature to it, that people say, well, I just don't think I can get it.
Right.
And we're saying, not only can you get it, we carry the top, I'm looking at your inventory, you carry the top 50 companies in the United States, and about 10 of those are experts in impaired risk or some kind of a health condition that a client may have that they already have addressed. And by the way, in a very benevolent way towards the client.
Right. There are actually 2 degrees of misconception. Some people expect too little. Like you said, they just believe they'll get declined, that there's nothing available. Some people do expect that even if they're terminally ill or have a very serious health condition, that they can get just a regular type of policy. Unfortunately, that isn't the case, but we still have options for them, and we'll put a person with the best price we can possibly find.
You know, people that have already had problems going to different sites, they feel so annoyed because they know they have an impairment or disease, and then they're going to have to go through the APS issues, the doctor's statements, did he say the right thing? What have you found out is the most annoying, and how has Outlook Life got ahead of the curve to try to blunt that so that the client really isn't so, always in the trap of, I've been down this road again, I'm just going to be annoyed again. What can I do to circumvent that cycle of expectation?
Well, what we do is we try to cut a lot of the opportunities for frustration off at the pass. We do that by getting all their medical information up front, all their doctors up front, so that when we actually do get into the underwriting process, their underwriter at the insurance company doesn't look at their medical records and say, wait a minute, this person saw a specialist last year, and then have to stop the whole process and order those medical records. We try to get them all at the front.
Which just delays everything.
Exactly.
Right. So you have protocols in place that really have gatekeeper issues and items to stop, correct the issue before the client gets involved and finds out, oh, we have another delay. It's so annoying when you have impairments to go out and shop for life insurance, disability, long-term care, which those are all your products that you do. And what you've done is went out of your way to try to figure out how to cut off at the pass any of these tributaries of stop gatekeeper issues so that we can actually flow through the process. I like that because I got to tell you, most people are annoyed who have tried to get insurance from other portals. I also have another question. It says here, what kind of product do I use for impaired risk? Is that something different? I have to use something different because I have an impairment or a disease?
No, we have no magic list of insurance companies that we use. What we have is a brain full of details that over the years we have found that these certain companies will be the best for somebody with multiple sclerosis. This certain company is very good for prostate cancer. This one is good for somebody who's had drug and alcohol treatment 5 years ago. With that combination of knowledge, we just put the people with the company that works the best for them. And some companies do not want to take any kind of a health condition, granted, but otherwise it's just a matter of knowing which one to match up with.
And I noticed that some of these carriers that Outlook Life uses for impairments or specific diseases have a plethora a menu of different products, whether it's term all the way to age 40 or it's permanent. It could
Yes.
be current assumption UL. It could be indexed universal life. I mean, there's a lot of different selections here for an impaired client, not only by carrier but by product. So I think that I love how you micromanage that, because that really gives the client the best opportunity to get the best price out there.
That is an excellent point. Not only do we carry 50 companies, if even they average 5 products a piece, that's 250 options out there. Yes.
Well, why don't you tell everybody
Yes.
your website?
www.outlooklife.com. We invite you to stop by anytime.
Well, thanks, Peg. I love the information.
Thanks, Steve.